bit of an explore then.
If you want to, we can.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I need a wee. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. I'm going to try out this voice changer.
I gotta go make pee-pee.
Right, okay, hang on. If it goes quiet, I've messed it up.
I figure.
Okay, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you currently.
But it doesn't sound any different?
No, you're still normal at the minute.
Okay. How do I do this then?
Have you installed it?
Yep.
Say again?
Hello?
Nope, still normal.
No, yeah.
I tell you what, if you've installed it and the light in the bottom right is orange, disconnect from the general chat and then reconnect back to it to re-establish the link and see if that will pull in.
No, I've got a different one, I think.
Okay.
I've got something else on here. Let me just read what it says.
I have to admit, this reminds me of the time that I was at a LAN party and someone who will remain nameless gave me a copy of Counter-Strike that gave me a nasty Trojan.
I didn't do nothing. What are you on about?
I didn't do nothing.
I didn't do nothing, Sam.
Wasn't me, Gov. I'll sort that out next time.
Okay, so what we're going to do is if you guys... On the right-hand side there. What we're going to do is... Oh, the map is definitely missing the northern part. Well, you have to remember that because no one's updated it. So what we're going to do is make all this up as we go along. It's going to be great.
Suddenly daytime.
You want to go for an explore. Okay, this is great. This is a great little session. Great little activity. What I want you to do is you know roughly how far away all this stuff is from where you are. You know where you know what you've seen. So what I want you to do is tell me basically in which direction you want to walk and for how long in sort of increments of about 4 hours.
Right.
And we'll go from there.
Okay. Well, I vote south because we haven't been that way yet.
I like the idea of south.
Yeah?
South.
Let's go
South is a
south.
good, solid choice.
And start walking.
So hang on.
Till we come to something.
We've got two of us, so
Uh-huh.
we're a bit lighter than normal. So Graham, I'd like to venture up to the traders and potentially buy some HP and just see if there's any mercenaries around that we can purchase.
Okay, so there's Dobson in the town, who's the town trader that Sagar's organised.
Okay.
Go and talk to him.
Yep.
Okay.
Doop. Okay, I am now talking to Sagar. Hello, Sagar.
Oh yes, hello there. Good to see you again. What have you been up? Did you sort out those fellas down the bottom of town there?
We did. How did you know about them? Have they been around for a couple days?
Well, we were having a beer and you ran off shouting things down in town. I thought I'd just go and check my wares, really.
Yes. Well, they're dead now. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Well, jolly good. Tell you what, have some of that fish that's on there. Jolly good job. Yes.
Okay, I take one of the small fishes. Hello. So, we're going on a bit of an adventure, see? So I was wondering.
Another one? Why you guys do like to get out?
Well, to travel we have to. So I was wondering if there was any adventuring supplies you had.
Well, yes, I've got loads of stuff, really. Would you like some rope? I've got lots of rope.
I was thinking more along the lines of...
I'll tell you what I've got. I'll tell you what I've got in stock. This will do you well. I always say to all my friends, if you're going to go out traveling, take one of these. And he sort of reaches behind and pulls out this pole. As he pulls it out, he sort of... You realise it's about a 10-foot pole.
10-foot pole.
He looks at you with a sort of childish look of glee on his face.
Could come in handy though. 10-foot pole for checking for traps and stuff.
Okay, how much for the pole, kind sir?
Oh well, this pole is two copper pieces. Yes.
I will pay the fine.
Smoke weed every day.
I wish I knew what it sounded like.
it was good.
All right.
It was good.
Okay, cool. So you take the 10-foot pole from Dobson gives you his 10-foot pole.
Easy now.
What? Anything else? This
Yes.
is definitely good, but
Do you have any health potions?
oh well, it's not been long since you bought my last one. Did my wife bring any back? Let me ask her. And he turns around and he shouts, "Brandon!" his normal kind of posh trader voice, almost disappearing in an instant. "Oh, Brandon, did you bring any of those healing potions back?" And out from behind the tent comes another very similar looking orcish person.
It's almost like a copy and paste.
But
Like the names are the same.
Uncanny, isn't it?
Dobson looks at you a bit odd as you say that. This wife, Brandine. Brandine, did you get any healing potions? Brandon. Let's go with Brandon. This is his husband, Brandon.
Also known as Brandine.
Oh, you know, everyone role play. Yes. Brandon goes, yeah, I got some. Hang on. And he sort of wanders over to this tent over here, rummages around for a bit, and comes back and goes, "Oh, I found this one. It's not cheap, but I did get it."
How much?
Well, I believe, and he looks down at a sheet of paper on his desk. He looks like he's looking for prices of things. He's not too sure. So he looks like he's sort of going by a sheet. It's 50 gold pieces. Yes, 50 gold.
The
50.
Yes, I think that's right, isn't it, Dobson?
I think
yes,
you might
yes.
be missing a decimal point. Sorry.
No. That's. We've got cheaper healing things like medicine healer's kit if you want one of those. But they're only 5 gold pieces, a tenth of the price, really. But no, these potions of healing, they're hard to come across.
Go on then. I'll buy the healer's kit.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay.
Sounding surprised.
He sort of runs off and grabs your healing kit, comes and offers it to you.
Okay. I pay him the gold.
Cool. Mark it off on your sheet.
I have done, and I'm just dragging over the healer's kit from the thing into my inventory.
I love Roll20.
And it weighs 3 kg. Wow. Okay, right. So, finally, Dobson, do you know any mercenaries nearby?
No, not really. Flamescar is very distant from any sort of civilized place, really, that I know of. Well, why do you want mercenaries?
Well, we're going on an adventure, and you never know who you need to kill.
You want me to point out who you're going to kill? I'm service. Yeah, young Bron. No.
Very well. Shall we start wandering then?
Okay. Let's go. Head south. We don't need any mercenaries. We'll be fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
Exactly.
Okay.
One question that I'd ask Graham is the wizard on our way?
No, the wizard is to the east.
He's north, east, yeah.
Okay. Right, let's rock on south.
Okay. So... this is going to make me look so prepared.
It's almost like there's a stock library of
I know.
maps.
Okay, so as you head south,
Strangely familiar.
you head south for 4 hours or so from Flamescar. As you leave Flamescar to the south, unlike when you go out to the north, where there's lots of farm, there's lots of agriculture. You know, there's obviously the supporting life for Flamescar. To the south, it becomes quite barren, quite a lot quicker. You're walking down the path now. You've been walking for sort of 4 hours or so.
Okay.
It's starting to get. It's quite light now. It's sort of mid-morning because obviously it was dark when you left Flamescar. Nothing particularly eventful has happened, but you have been walking through some fairly thick bush to get here. You notice the terrain getting more difficult as you get to about the 4 hour point. You come to this clearing, which seems quite peaceful.
Okay.
You sort of hear bird song. You hear, sort of a nice mid morning. The sun's out. It's nice and warm on your head. You're having a nice day, really. After having, especially as you get to this point, you're feeling quite relaxed.
Okay. If we look about, can we see anybody else around? Any signs of anybody around?
No, so you don't see anybody actively around. You obviously see these sort of fallen trees here, but there's nothing
Okay.
around really.
All right. Should we? We don't need a rest or anything, do we? We're all healed up and everything.
I think we're good.
Alex, how did you get so many hit points back?
Because we had a short rest.
Did you roll your hit dice?
I did not. I will go and
How
roll
did you
them
get
now.
all your hit points back?
Oh, I figured because we slept through the night, you can get
You
them
didn't
back,
sleep
right?
through the night. You had a short rest while you were chilling out, and then you went off to see Dobson.
I think that's what it was at beforehand.
You lost 8. No, more than that. Less than that. You lost 7 plus 3. 10 before.
And then I rolled 4 to bump them back up.
Cool. So 15 is correct.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Right. So if we don't need to rest or anything, well, I guess we proceed down the path. South.
Hang on. I'm suddenly aware of my health. I think we should just rest for 1 or 2 hours in the circle here. Maybe eat lunch. So, Graham.
Yep.
My character. Oh, where's my character sheet gone? Can find food for myself and a party without needing to roll anything.
Okay.
So I hunt and get us some food to eat. Is that okay?
All right. Yep. Great.
Cool.
Marvelous.
So we make a small fire, we start cooking that, and we rest up for an hour or 2. Is that okay?
Okay. Yep. Cool.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Plus 6. Well, hey, right. So it's now what, about 2 in the afternoon?
Yeah, probably so. Well, if you've rested up for an hour or so, you probably left Flamescar about 9-10 a.m. It's quite early. You've been walking for 4 hours or so.
Yep. So what I'm going to say is, if it's about 2, we should walk south for another 4 hours, which will bring us to 6. And if we can't find anywhere 4 hours south that's suitable for good advantage points for making camp, we head back here and camp here, because it's a wide enough area that it's probably better for camping.
Okay.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan.
Sure.
So let's rock.
Okay. So you basically carry on walking for another 4 hours or so. This time, so as you leave this clearing, the bush gets really thick, really really difficult terrain. You definitely notice that this is the hardest terrain you've had to walk through so far. It's slow going. It's hard work. You don't find you get quite as far. You don't think you got as far as you did over the first 4 hours. Probably about 3/4 of the distance.
Okay.
Hey, that's really cool. If I click on your token now, I get both second win and superiority dice appear as options. That's really weird.
Yeah, that's
cool.
You can set that up in your cheat.
That's amazing. Right. Anyway, sorry. Completed. So as you've been walking for 3.5 hours or so, you notice the bush starts to open up a bit. You're getting quite tired out at this point. You've been walking now for after you've had your spot of lunch. You're getting quite tired, but you notice the bush is starting to. You start to see more of what looks like not travelled paths, kind of less difficult terrain. Let's call it that.
Okay.
So you decide to sort of carry on for another hour to that kind of 4 hours that you were aiming for.
All right. Do we notice anything remarkable on the way? Any landmarks or anything?
That's a very fine question. Sorry, I'm trying to do 15 things at once.
All right.
So as you're walking through that bush, you haven't really seen anything of note. But what you do, you definitely feel that you've kind of walked somewhere that feels a lot more dangerous.
Okay.
Dangerous is probably not the right word, but you definitely feel that there's been a change in the scenery.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
So Graham was mentioning that the further away we get, the more
The harder the opposition might be.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I wonder if we're kind of straying into that a little bit.
oh dear.
Or maybe it's just to ramp up the tension. And...
Also, Graham, haven't you just taken one of the earlier maps and rotated it 90 degrees?
No,
Shh.
I think you find it's 180 degrees.
Yeah.
So as you sort of, it's starting to get darker now. Not dark, you can still see, but it's definitely getting darker. You start the bush starts thinning out, and you can probably see that. I can't see what you can see, but as your reaction, you can see that there's basically a fire in front of you.
Oh, yeah. Down the bottom there.
Down the bottom, on the bottom right, and you can see sitting around that are four men. You can see that they're men. They're just sort of sitting around chatting.
Okay.
So hang on, we've got no reason to believe that they're hostile, and I kind of think we should be very diplomatic and not go full murder hobo. So
Okay. Look at what are they wearing? Can we get any clue from what they're wearing as to why they're out here? Do they look like hunters or
Okay. So
or
they're
merchants or?
so they're around the fire. You can from where? How far away? Not roll a perception check, please.
Okay. 17.
Okay, so you can see that they're basically all clad in what look like green leather type armor.
Okay.
You can see that it's a very sort of forest type green. They've all got green hats on. You can't quite see the color of their skin yet, so you can't really make any judgment on that.
Okay.
You can just kind of welcome to racist D&D.
Are they all dressed the same? Is it like a uniform, military uniform, maybe?
They're all definitely all dressed the same, but from where you're standing,
Can't
you
really
can't see.
tell. All right. Does it look as though they have seen us yet?
It does not. And from the moment you move, anything you say it needs to be in character.
Okay. Right. I suggest we creep forward a little closer and try and get a better look at them.
I think that's a very wise idea. What I suggest is we go somewhere like here and here using cover to be able to.
Okay, so you can see that basically this, you know, the things that look like these,
Uh-huh.
but that's kind of more of a shrubbery.
Okay. What about let's hide behind this tree here. Although I am not very stealthy because my armor rattles when I walk.
Well, I am in leather, I believe. Yes, I'm in leather armor. So, I'm up for zipping forward, taking point, and determining whether they're hostile or not. So, are you okay with that?
Yeah. I'll stay here. I'll have my bow drawn. If they can't see me, they won't take offense at me drawing my bow. Just in case things turn nasty, I can start firing.
Okay.
So I move forward, Graham. What do I see?
So from where you see now, if you're going to poke your head around the tree, I need stealth check, please. Okay, so you sneak. You can see from where you are now. You can see that they're
We have lost audio, Graham.
laughing, joking around. You can see that next to some of them are what look like quite nice bows. You can see sort of weapons hanging off the back of these guys. Over the fire is a fairly large boar.
Okay.
Okay.
So
can we?
Go on.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. No, I was going to say. I was going to ask a question, but I forgot. I'm not actually there. I'm up at the top, so. No, I'll stay quiet.
Okay, so Graham, I'm going to stay quiet and listen intently. Do I hear any snippets of conversation from these hunters?
Okay, so you can sort of hear the crackle of the fire. You can hear that they're joking around, talking about the how they took down the boar. One of them sort of slaps one of the other one on the back and says, "Great job there. We really did that good." But they're basically just, you know, they're not talking about anything specific. They're just talking about the hunt of the day.
Okay, so I'm going to turn around and zip back to Graven and say they're celebrating a recently captured game. I think we should approach carefully.
Did you get to see their faces?
I did not see their faces.
No. Okay. All right. Well, let's go and approach carefully.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's approach carefully. I'm going to approach without weapons drawn, Graham.
Okay.
Yeah. Same.
Yep.
Same for me.
And also, I'm going to walk to here. And when I get to about here, I'm going to announce my presence.
Okay.
Actually, what I say to Graven is it might be an idea for you to hold here and see if I get attacked.
Okay. I'll do that.
Yep.
Good plan.
Okay, so let's amble up.
I'll wait here.
Hello, friends.
Okay. As you do that, they all sort of turn around and look at you. They don't look particularly startled, but they just sort of all look around at you and say, one of them, the one at the front, sort of goes, "Hello, Alex. Make a perception check, please."
Okay.
Okay.
So, hello, friends. I'm just a weary traveller moving out from Flamescar, and then I close the distance a bit more.
Okay. At this point, you see one of them puts his hand on his bow. More of a cautionary thing than outright attacking you.
Okay, when I see that, I take a step backward, saying, "No means to fear."
You don't really get a huge amount of response back. They're just sort of glaring at you, wondering what you want. In fact, the one at the front asks you, says, "What do you want? What are you doing wandering around the wild on your own?"
I'm adventuring out from Flamescar.
I see.
How about you? What are you all doing out here?
What's your passive perception, Graven?
It's 12.
Okay.
Do I notice that one of the archers has gone missing from the stone circle, Graham?
No. No, you do not.
Not over 12, probably.
Unfortunately, that was what your perception. I'm trying to... I stood there. You see, basically somebody leap out of the trees in front of. Well, you think you see. You're not quite sure. Someone leap out of the trees from here and into this bush behind you here.
From here, where? You haven't dropped a marker.
Can you? Oh, am I on the wrong way? Hang on. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So from there into here.
Who sees this? Me?
Yeah. So you don't. You sort of see. You kind of were looking at Alex, but just sort of in your peripheral vision, you just saw something sort of glance past you into the trees.
Okay, my hand goes to my crossbow, ready, and I whistle to Alex, Bron, sorry, and kind of make a signal, pointing to the trees.
I think I'm going to say, all right, I shall be off. Bye, guys. And I step.
And so as you sort of step away,
but I step backwards without turning round.
Hello.
Graham, your audio's gone.
Hello.
Hi, we can hear you now.
Hello. Yeah, go on. What were you saying?
I say I don't turn around. I back slowly up.
So as you do so, the three archers, they all pick up their bows and walk towards you and be like, "I'm afraid it's not going to be that simple."
Mm-hmm.
And I turn around and say, "Well, why not? What's the need for beef?"
You're obviously new around the. It's not the safest of things to go wandering around.
Okay, but these three now see Graven, or are they aware Graven's there?
They don't look shocked as they come around the corner to see Graven.
Okay.
I say, let us go, and there won't be trouble.
Graven, you're the one that's eternally not surprised, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so at which the one at the front sort of says, "I'm afraid we're going to be taking your gear."
The hell you are.
And I'm like, no, you're damn well not.
Okay, at which point you're all going to...
Say that again, Graham?
You're all going to roll initiative at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Trying not to go murder hobo. I need to click on my character. Can I take the 15?
No.
I rolled that first.
Yeah, but don't count.
This is.
Welcome to North Korea rolls D&D.
Oh, glorious leader, please, I have heal.
Grayson, in fact, both of you, which was your most recent?
16 was mine.
Right, so that's you.
He only rolled once.
Okay, so we need to click on... On that guy.
Oh, I don't want to die.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have gone wandering around. No, I mean that's mostly the point. Right. Sorry, I'm just doing the initiative for these guys. I mean, you're probably not going to die. Largely depends.
What, on how they roll? Yeah. I just leveled up.
No, well, no, you didn't.
I might retcon that nothing up.
I'm afraid not. Okay, so right, it is. That's our turn order. However, as the man in front of you taking your gear, you hear Graven sees a rustle that he's sort of had his crossbow pointed at, and out from the bush springs a very magnificent looking man. He is one of the people that you sort of saw sitting by the fire, Alex, but this guy he's got really fancy looking green armor. He springs out of the bush, leaps over Graven, into the tree, sort of does a backflip into the tree, and fires his crossbow at Graven, who is not surprised because he saw this magnificent thing leap out of the.
So is he up in the trees, or is he?
He's sort of dancing around. Yeah, he's
dancing around.
He did leap from tree to tree, but then you hear. Why does he not have one?
Okay.
Hang on. Just do. Go, gadget. Thing. Come on, compendium. You can do it. Right. Let's drag that onto there. Can I? Oh, let's see. Sorry, bear with me. But a moment.
Butter moment.
But a moment.
Can't believe it's not D&D.
All right. Okay. So as he sort of leaps through the trees, as he flies over your head, he fires at you with looks like his bow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Hitting
Ow.
you pretty well. So sort of fires through your armor. He looks like he's done that many times before, and does 10 damage.
10 damage, right. He's gonna
At which
regret
point
that.
it is your go.
Okay, I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? Is he in the tree, or is he on the ground?
He's sort of
What I mean is, can I close in to attack him with my sword?
You could try and poke him with your sword, but he's kind of upwards, so you'd probably be doing that with disadvantage, at least for now.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna fire my crossbow then.
All right, which you had
Him
ready
instead.
anyway. Yeah.
I did have ready, yeah. 14.
So as he's sort of dancing around in the trees, you fire your crossbow, and he leaps out of the way onto another branch, heckling you as he does so.
Right. Okay. And I put my crossbow away as part of my interaction, and I'm going to move because I've got some movement. I'm going to move up to him.
Okay, cool.
That's
At which
me
point,
done.
he drops down on top of you, basically. Whilst he does, he swipes at you with both his scimitar and his dagger.
How's he able to do all of this stuff?
Because he's amazing.
Because we're dying, you mean?
Have you seen him? He looks like Robin Hood. He's the epitome of what you would know to be Robin Hood. He drops down on top of you, hitting you with his scimitar.
Okay.
Doing. Why can't I roll damage for you?
I'm going to use a reaction
Okay.
to use my parry maneuver.
Right. Reduce the damage. I'm gonna let you roll on your superiority die. Cool.
So,
Okay.
superiority die. I roll a 5, and I have dexterity modifier of 2, so I
Wow.
reduce the damage by 7.
Okay. So he sort of swipes at you with his scimitar. And after you sort of you kind of see him coming down, you grab at him, grabbing the dagger arm with one hand, grabbing the scimitar, but he sort of slices your arm as he falls down and stands next to you and goes, "Huzzah!"
I go, ha ha ha!
At which point, Alex hears a crossbow fire and sees a bolt fly straight past his head from this. He looks over and he realizes it's come from this guy here. And then Graven, you're up.
How?
First round was a surprise round.
Uh,
He doesn't get surprised. He got a go.
Okay, I'm going to... Okay, so... I drop my crossbow on the floor.
I thought
allowing
you
me-
already put that away.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, that's good. Then okay, well I get my longsword out then, and I smack this guy with him.
All right.
17.
Okay, so as he's sort of dancing around, you swing at him, hitting him as he tries to dance out.
Oh, you cut out there. Did I hit him or no?
Yes, you
Right.
did. Sorry. Yep.
Excellent. Okay. So that's for 9 points of damage.
Okay. So as you hang on. All right. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Go on. Yeah. Fine. 9 points of damage.
Okay, I'd like to use my action surge and hit him again.
Okay.
20
Okay. Yep. You hit.
for another 5 points of damage.
Okay. So that's 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Good job.
And that's me done for that round.
Okay. At which point, Alex hears another crossbow bolt fly past his head. Alex, what's your AC?
16.
Okay. So yeah, you hear another crossbow bolt fly past your head, and then the same happens again. You feel like you're under a lot of attack, but this time it doesn't fly past your head. It strikes you in the ear, in the side of the head as it flies past, and does.
What?
Rolled that once.
13.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. So it does 13 damage.
No!
At which point it's your go.
Okay, right. So, if I move, will they get an attack of opportunity?
No, that's only within melee range.
Within... Okay, right. So, I'm going to move here. Okay. So, I've got an... okay, fine. There. So, I've got an unobstructed shot of... Hey, how can they get to move, Graham? It's not
I
their
forgot to
go.
move them all on their turn.
Would they have moved if I'd stayed there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I now have an unobstructed shot at that guy.
Correct.
I am going to give him everything I've got.
Okay.
So, longbow. 21. Do I hit?
That hits.
Okay. I deal 10 plus... What the...
You press.
No, you just do the 10.
Just take the first one. Yeah.
It-
10.
Did the 8 because your advantage one was critical.
Okay, fine. I do 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, so dancing around with Graven, you just run up, fire your crossbow, fire your longbow at him, and hit him straight in the shoulder. He goes, stops dancing around and looks at you menacingly.
Right, now I'm going to use my... Yep, now I'm going to use my my action surge. Which bit of my character sheet do I drag action surge into for it to bind to me? Is it features and traits or?
I just added a macro on mine. In the character sheet. In the character sheet, if you open it up.
Yep, I'm in character sheet.
Hang on. And then you if you go to attributes and abilities. And then under abilities,
traits.
No. You know, you got 3 tabs across the top: bio and info, character sheet, and attributes and abilities.
I see core, bio, and spells. I'm ready.
Look up.
Right at the top. Right at the top, underneath your character name, right at the top of the window.
Oh yeah, attributes and abilities.
Okay, go there. On the right, you've got abilities.
Yep.
You add one.
Yep.
And then you. Which one are you doing? Are you doing?
I'm trying to do action surge.
Oh, I haven't done that one as one, but for your others, you can add.
Okay, well, maybe in the middle of combat isn't the right time for this.
Yeah.
If it was simple, then yes, but no. Okay, so I'm going to use my action surge, which is my one-turn thing until I short rest. I'm going to get a second action, and I'm going to attack him with my longbow again. Okay,
great.
Okay. 17.
So as you fire your longbow, you see that you fire your longbow, and he sort of as it comes towards him like some sort of crazy Robin Hood archery magic man. He sort of jumps in the air, grabs your arrow in midair, and kind of spins around and puts it in his quiver as he lands.
That's just showing off.
And you don't hit.
Because I am feeling like penned up against a wall and my character is worried about his immediate death, a sudden surge of inspiration, as if some sort of inspiration was given to him a couple of sessions ago, and he feels compelled to attack him again for a third time.
So that's not really how inspiration works. You get to add that as advantage onto...
I'm using my inspiration point.
Yeah.
The one that you gave me. The you can have another go, pretty much.
You mean the inspiration point that's in your inspiration box on your character sheet?
Correct.
Yeah, so that means you can roll at advantage on things, basically.
Ah! Fine, okay. I don't get the chance to do that then. Okay.
So next time.
Yes. Okay, that's my turn over.
Okay. At which point the crazy Robin Hood looking guy again slashes.
Graham, because I'm under a tree, does that count as half cover?
Not really. You're just all under a tree. At which point the Robin Hood looking fella swipes at Graven with both his scimitar and his dagger. The both of those?
Okay. Scimitar hits, dagger misses.
Right. Okay. And so the scimitar does 6 damage.
I'm going to use another superiority dice to parry that. So I would knock 8 points of damage off that.
Okay, so it doesn't do any damage. Wow, you're rolling really well today. Who's towering? Right. So he swung at you with his scimitar, and again missed you with your dagger. You sort of grabbed it out of his hand. As he swung at you with his scimitar, you sort of parried it out with your longsword. You're in kind of an amazing battle. As you're doing that, you hear a crossbow bolt fire and come rattling towards you.
Oh,
Miss.
that's a crit one as well.
That is a crit one. Which
How did they fuck this one up?
how did they fuck up? It's a very good question.
Ricochet.
So as the crossbow as you hear the bolt it goes think from over the corner. You turn around as you see a crossbow bolt hit you directly in the chest. It splinters and sort of splinters into the eyes of the man that you are fighting.
Mm.
And then it's your go.
Okay. I'm going to swing it in with my sword again.
Okay.
Come on.
Which you can do with advantage. Because
Oh, okay, that's good.
He's
That's
currently,
lucky.
because he's currently sort of like got bits of crossbow in his eyes,
Okay. In that case, that's a 19 then.
which hits. Yeah.
Okay. For 11 points of damage.
Okay. Great.
Can I use my bonus action to have to use my second wind to get some hit points back?
Yeah.
So I get 12 hit
Wow,
points
you're
back.
rolling so well.
So I'm up to 29.
All right. Great.
Cool. Fab. That's me done for that round.
Okay.
You just moved another one of those archers forward, Graham. This is not their turn!
Fuck these guys.
God, this guy must be dead by now.
So he does look like their leader. He looks more important than the rest of them.
Yeah.
At which point, Alex, you see one of the bandits run up towards you and swipe at you with his scimitar, and misses.
Yep.
As you hear a crossbow fire from behind him, the bolt
Oh.
smacks you in the chest
Ow.
and does that much damage,
Oh,
knocking you onto your back in sort of in pain.
Ah.
At which point it is your go.
Okay, hang on. I just need to remember second wind because I don't have my character sheet up at the minute. It's 1d10 plus fighter level. Okay, so I'm going to get up to my feet. Okay. Yep, thank you. So I'm going to get up to my feet, and so if I step back from this guy, he's going to get an attack of opportunity at the minute, isn't he?
Correct.
So I can't. But hang on, how does attack of opportunity work if you a bow and you're at close quarters? Because if they were to knock and fire at me,
So
then...
he just hit you with his sword.
Okay, fine. So I'm going to use my my second wind to try and eke a bit of health back. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. So I'm going to roll a d10. Ah!
That's unlucky.
So I get 3 HP back.
Oh, do you get? Oh, because you what? Why?
Because it's 1d10 plus 1
1
HP per level, and I'm level 2 at the minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got 5. I'm going to take aim at leader guy, and I'm going to Does inspiration only give you advantage?
Pretty much.
That's
But you can
lame.
pick to use it on anything, so it's useful.
I
I may give you other things in time.
am
recently
going
just
to
gave Griff
use.
basically only advantage for charisma saving throws, but I might do more things, different things. Who knows?
I'd like to use advantage on my longbow when I
Okay.
take aim at the leader.
Cool. Nice.
Wouldn't have mattered, but yes,
Okay,
and
done. You never know.
5 damage.
Okay, great. So as he's sort of locked in combat with Graven, he's got longbow bits in his eyes. He takes 5 damage. Crossbow straight in the other shoulder. Are you done?
I'm going to use this opportunity to say, stop, please, just let us go and we'll be gone. But
I want to kill him. Except for this guy, who
Yeah.
deserves to die.
Grave, Andy, can you put your HP in the above bar like Alex does? I find it quite easy. If you put it in bar 1.
Yeah, okay. Bar 1.
Yeah, if you put your max and then, well, I don't even know if you need to put your. It does mean that if you then click on your character and in the green box,
That one.
and then that means in your green box you can just do like -3 and press enter.
Yeah.
Do it for you. Great. Man, you got
Actually,
loads of points.
Can I put it in the red one? Because that.
Do what you like, mate.
All right.
Okay. At which point the I just realised something.
No, it's not that one.
You're really lucky. Okay, so at which point the Robin Hood looking fella attacks you with his dagger and does
Who's he attacking?
you.
Me?
Yeah.
He misses with a 12.
No, that was the scimitar. It
He misses, misses with a 19 as well.
It misses with a 19.
My armor class is 19.
What? No, 19 hits then. It's armor class or above, right?
Is it?
That's how I
Okay,
play it with the
okay.
NPCs.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so it does 4 damage.
Ah. Okay.
At which point the who's goes now? Yeah, it's his go. The other guy standing next to you also attacks you with his scimitar and misses. Sort of clangs it against your armor, looking frustrated. At which point it's your go.
Okay. I'm going to attack the main Robin Hood guy again with my longsword.
All right. Oh, sorry. Yeah. As you do that, as Alex shouted out about being let go, the Hood sort of laughed back at you. It's little children from Flame Sky. You don't know, and didn't really do it. And then gets twatted in the face by a longsword.
Yeah, that's what I think of that.
decapitated.
So 20 for the hit.
Yeah, that hits.
7 slashing damage.
Okay, great.
I think that's about as much as I can do.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. At which point,
This is so not cool.
Alex gets smacked in the face again by a scimitar. That
Yes!
doesn't hit him for once. As this other guy runs up behind Alex.
Wait, hang on. How? How? He was
Well,
over there.
Yeah. Any follow-up questions?
Do I get an attack of opportunity when he runs past me then?
No, he sort of ran through the trees.
Oh, okay.
So hang on. How does he run through the trees, Graham? Because
He's a freaking forest ninja.
Forest ninja.
And smacks you in the back of the head with the scimitar.
Ow.
Missing? What's your armor class?
16.
Okay, and misses. So you sort of hear clang against your back as he does that. Oh wait, no, sorry, he hits because he's flanking you. And does. Oh, what is that? It? Fuck's sake!
Stop trying to kill me!
I'm not trying to kill you. Chill out. And you take 2 damage. Sort of in the back of the head. It kind of it does. It hurts, but it didn't feel like it doesn't pull blood or anything. And then it is your turn.
Okay. Oh dear. I'm going to attack. I'm just going to go for the cut the head off of the snake.
Alright, great.
Yeah, I'm going to attack him. I'm going to longbow him. 23. Oh!
Get
That
in.
hits.
Come on, the skull.
11 damage.
Yes.
So you sort of shoot him again in the same shoulder you shot him before. He looks pained, injured. He sort of falls to one knee, gets back up, and hits you menacingly.
And can I just take like can I use some divine inspiration? A moment of like clarity comes to me where I'm back in Flamescar talking to the trader, and where he said, "Take the pole, you'll know when to use it." Can I pull the pole out and spin round and try and whack both of these guys?
No.
Ah!
Shame.
But you can have an inspiration point for trying.
Well, good. They're good for what again?
Rolling advantage on anything. Okay. So you sort of did you drop your sword to do that? No, I'm joking. You can hold your pole. I don't mind.
I'll be doing that soon, because I die.
At which point the oh my god.
Aww.
the Robin Hood looking fella, he springs back alive and swipes at Graven with his scimitar, doing 8 damage.
Not so fast. Hang on.
Come on.
Use a superiority die to parry that one.
Have you run out of those yet?
No, I've got 2 left. Using this one up. So I take 4 points off of that.
Right, great. So you take 4 damage.
4
So
damage.
as you sort of try and parry his first scimitar attack, he sort of whips around and slashes at you down your chest with the other scimitar. You take 4 damage, and then he spins around again and swipes at your leg with his dagger, doing 1d4,
10.
3, doing 10 damage across your sort of leg.
Ow. All right.
As he does that, the guy next to you sort of walks up behind you and smacks you in the back of the head with his scimitar. And misses. Oh, your arm is real high. And you sort of hear a clang on the back of your armor as he. And then it's your turn.
Okay. I am gonna move around to here.
Does that mean they get an attack of opportunity?
In fact, it does. It means this one is going to attack you again. So
Don't move! Don't move!
too late for that.
Ah.
So as you sort of
Seriously?
move away, the one behind you slashes at you with does 2 damage.
All right.
I'm just literally praying for like an ex machina where it's like the mirror has like hallucinated and we're all back in Flamescar not dying.
What do you think this is, Dallas?
All right. I'm gonna smack that guy.
All right, he's looking pretty weak. He sort of turns around,
Seriously, 9.
parries your longsword with his scimitar, and looks at you.
Aww.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. And as you do that, you hear Alex getting.
Come on. Ah,
You hear as you do so, you hear a thud as Alex gets a sword, the back of a sword to the head, and goes down unconscious on the floor.
That's not good.
At which point, both of these people basically run up to you, flank you, and you hear the Robin Hood fella. He sort of looks at you and says, "Kneel, and we'll be forgiving."
how damaged does the Robin Hood guy look at the minute?
He looks pretty broken. I'm going to give you a chance to respond with words, but it's not your turn.
Okay. Yeah, we're kind of outgunned here now, aren't we?
Oh, it's just you there, mate. It's just you there, mate.
Okay. Yeah, I will say very well, and kind of indicate that I will surrender.
So as you do so, you get clubbed in the back of the head, by at least 3 of these people, depending on how many it took to take off those 8 hit points, which is probably not many, and go unconscious as well.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to stand there and let them hit me on the back of the head.
If it makes you feel any better, it didn't make a lot of difference. You
Okay.
had to take on 4.
All right.
Points.
Okay.
At which point, no, on that. Everything goes dark. So you both basically knocked unconscious by these guys.
How many hit points did that guy have? It's really kind of.
He had 65 hit points, and you took him down to 7. You were close. Right, okay. You both. So, what do we need? We need these people. We need. Okay. Oh, mate, I really love having my DM shield. It makes DM screen. It makes these sorts of things really easy.
Should have just bought 2 Kindle Fires.
Trust me, this is easier.
I don't believe you.
Yes. Right. Okay. So, as you sort of, you both kind of wake up at the same time with what feels like the sorest heads you've ever had. You wake up. You sort of look around. You look at each other. You both realise your hands have been tied, your legs have been tied, but you sort of. Well, basically, you're sitting there butt naked. You haven't seen this view of each other before. You look each other up and down, sort of have a wry smile, and then realise that when they said they were going to take all your gear, they weren't lying. You haven't been Harvey Weinstein. You're certainly not best for wear.
I've got no equipment now.
Yeah, basically. Well, so they didn't. They left you. They they're not completely cruel. They left you both with your swords or your longbow, but they took all your armor and everything else, particularly all your gold and things like that. You notice that there is laying by the fire two green outfits that look like the kind of outfit they were wearing before they knocked you unconscious.
Right.
Which means that they've stripped down and gotten our gear.
Bastards.
That's fine. I'm taking the green thing and putting it on.
So as you sort of like you cup your balls so that Graven doesn't see your mod, and run up to the armor and put it on.
Oh, that sucks. Right, okay. Right. Okay, yeah, I'll do the same.
Could they at least leave
Okay,
my
so
pole?
Well, they left you with your longbow.
Yeah, fine.
So.
Okay, so what do I actually have? Do I have my sword?
You have your sword, yeah, but that's about it.
No crossbow, no dagger?
No.
Should I delete these from my equipment then?
Yeah, I think so. I feel a bit mean, but yeah.
Hang on then.
And you find that when as you put the armor on, Graven, you're a big lad. It just sort of doesn't fit quite as well as you'd like. It sort of looks a bit like 3/4 lengths. You're not going to be pulling off any Robin Hood style stuff.
Going full Alice Cooper.
And you both know that it's basically equivalent to padded armor.
Okay, hang on.
I'm going to pretend that's like leather armor because I can't be bothered. I'm depressed now. At least we still are alive, I guess.
Oh, that's something. Hang on. Padded
leather armor is 14 AC, but padded armor is 11.
Hang on. Let me just fill that in on my sheet. Padded armor.
No way those guys had 11 AC. That's just.
When I find that guy, in a couple of levels' time, he's going to get such a kick in. I tell you.
Oh my god, yeah.
I have such a grudge now. Okay, so no money either. So all the money that I was
basically.
foolishly carrying around with me is
Yeah, I
gone.
think-
Excellent. Okay.
I tell you what, if we catch up with him, we're gonna give him a pasting. But I'm not actually one for saying we're gonna kill him.
Oh, I am.
Because he let us live. He let us live.
So do you wanna sort of have a look around, see if you can work out which way they went?
What? Butt naked with no health points in the middle of nowhere, and it's night time. No. I think it's time to head home.
Can we rest anyway? Get our hit points back and stuff.
Yeah, take a long rest. So you've already sort of had most of a long rest at this point.
Okay,
You're kind of
so
just waking up.
all right, hang on. So
So a long rest. Does a long rest automatically give you all of your things back?
Normally,
Okay,
Not
fine.
I think. Yeah, I mean, there's no other resting activity, so.
Back up to full health. Ugh.
oh, that's depressing. Right. Okay. okay. Right. One of these days.
Graham, I searched through the
Gonna
clothes that
regret
I'm.
that.
Yeah, I searched the clothes that I'm now wearing. Did they leave like a bottle of aspirin that says north of the border on, so we can go back and Bruce Willis the guy?
What?
It's literally
I feel like
straight
there's
out.
a lot of cultural.
It's straight out the end of Die Hard with a Vengeance. Is there anything in these clothes that they left behind that could help me determine where they came from?
So make an investigation check.
Rolling ones. Investigation.
Okay, so you sort of you can tell it's an bit of clan. You know, they both look the same. They've been fashioned together by somebody who knew what they were doing. But you know, it's not just been made out of leaves and things. You can't really tell any more information from that. Graven, if you're interested, you could do the same. See if you can know any more.
Okay, hang on.
Die.
19.
Okay, so you can tell that they're more than just sort of some sort of cult. It feels like, you know, there's behind this armor that there's a reason for having it. You see that emblazoned sort of on the chest plate is a symbol. You can just sort of make out that basically it looks something like, I'm just going to chuck this in Discord because it's easier. Something like that, sort of stitched in. You know that kind of like fabric where it's kind of like raised a bit. It feels a bit like in the padded quilt, like quilting. And you think that. What else can you know just from looking at armor? Yeah, you tell that's kind of obviously what's going on.
Okay. I don't recognise that as a symbol of any organisation, do I?
No, you don't. Not
Okay.
really.
All right. Okay. So what's the plan now then? What are we going to do? I think probably if we go after them, we're just going to get our asses kicked again, aren't we?
Well, they've got all of our good shit now, so yeah, of course.
I was wondering whether we could sneak in and steal our stuff back.
What? You and your clunking metal arm? Oh wait.
Oh, no, I'm not wearing clunking metal armor. Now I'm wearing overall.
Oh no! I think we've had our kicking. we should probably go back to the village.
Okay.
Maybe if we're really feeling a bit cheeky, we can go see the wizard and see if we can get him to summon like a couple of undead and go back and really mess them up. But
Or we could just get, a few more players to come back with us.
yeah, that seems like a wise idea. I'm sure they'd like to beat up their comrades. Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. Perhaps they have a sense of justice, especially when they see what I'm wearing.
I tell you what we should do, because we're now wearing some of their clan's gear, we should try and sneak into their thing next turn. Maybe give it like a week or two in game, and then sneak in, or dress two of our guys up with their gear.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, maybe. Yeah, we could sneak in. Do we know where they went?
So
where
if
they-
you
where
want to have a
camp
little
might
look
be.
around, you can try and work it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Let's do that.
If you want to, one of you roll an investigation check, whilst the other one sort of is looking around at the bushes and stuff, because you can tell that they're woodsmen. They're probably going to cover their tracks. So one of you roll an investigation check, and one of you roll a nature check.
I'll do the nature one.
Okay. Optimization.
Oh man!
We're good, aren't we?
Hang on, wait. Look at your first investigation. You didn't.
Oh, that was for
Oh,
the
that's for
earlier
the
one.
clothing.
Yeah.
So south.
So,
But you notice they didn't take the path. You see the path goes to the sort of southeast there. They kind of disappeared through the trees. But that's about all you can tell.
Yeah.
You guys
So,
are hilarious. This is
Did they
very
literally take everything in my inventory out?
fun. Yeah, they even took your 10-foot pole.
Not the pole.
Did they leave? So hang on. They left me with my longbow, but no arrows.
Yes.
That would be funny.
No, they left you with but no quiver.
How many arrows did they leave me
You
with?
kind of feel like they were almost messing with you, but 4 arrows. But you got to carry them around. Oh man, you had a lot of stuff.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna screenshot all of this, and I will be beating it out of them next time I see them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I should have made a note of what I had before I got rid of it.
Probably a similar amount of stuff to Alex, I would imagine.
Yeah. Okay, so
Did they
What's
take my
the-
woodcarver's tools?
Everything.
Oh!
okay.
Even the
so what-
children.
Yes, Dave. They're all dead, Dave.
Okay. Well, at least we didn't die though. So there is
Well,
that.
it would have been pretty gutting
I mean,
to lose, like.
You haven't died yet. You're still in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
Well, it's daytime now, right?
Sure.
So why is there shadows?
Oh. Because I haven't turned the light.
Well, what's the options then? We either head off into more danger and get killed, or we head back.
I vote for heading back. I didn't think it was too unreasonable to try and be friendly.
No.
Good plan. It was a good, solid plan. But, maybe that's taught you that not everything in it can be reasoned with.
Yes. Okay. Shall we head back then?
I think that's a good idea.
All right. Let's do
Okay.
that.
Fine. So you're 8 hours away from Flamescar. And what I normally do is for every 4 hours you travel, I basically roll a d20 to see whether you have to fight anything or not.
All right.
Now, I'm not going to do it this time.
Oh, good.
You are.
Oh, excellent.
Just so you know,
All right.
I'm not completely... 11 or higher. So basically, you've been walking for 4 hours at this point, and either of you can roll this. It's up to you. I don't mind.
I'm gonna defer that one.
11
Thanks.
or higher means
Okay.
at the 4 hour point you get an encounter or not.
All right. Fingers crossed then.
Yeah. So you basically you walk walking again through the bush. It's quite hard. You're getting quite tired out, especially the nettles are stinging you a little bit more, especially than they were on the way out. It's slower going. Although you haven't got to carry your big heavy armor, it stings.
Or anything else.
You get caught by branches. You're definitely fleeing as fast as you can, but it's harder.
Okay.
Actually, Graham, because we're less encumbered, does that mean our speed's quicker so we can get home faster?
Sort of, except it's harder to travel. You've got a lot more biting you and biting you. But at the 7-hour mark, you come across a clearing, and whoever wants to roll, have a roll.
I'll do it. So
go on then.
D20.
Yep, just roll a D20. Oh no.
But it's close to Flamescar, which should mean
true.
they won't be that.
Oh, you
That'll
guys
be like
are learning. This is
level
good.
1 boars.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Alex. Hang on, give me a second. Page. Did I save this? Yeah, have some epic battle music to get you in the mood. I'm just dumping a thing in.
If there's a guy wearing my stuff, I'm going to be so annoyed.
I can't give it back to you straight away. That would be hilarious. So you're sort of pushing your way through the bush. You can feel that you're getting closer to Flamescar, almost there.
Graham, do we get XP for people we haven't killed?
Yeah, you get XP for encounters.
So, technically, because there was 4 people there, we should probably get a lot of XP because it's split between 2 people.
You never know.
There you go, the evening wasn't
That's the silver lining, right there.
We might have lost like 100 gold or whatever it was, and armor.
I'll get it back eventually. Find money first.
Sure, we can get a interest loan from
Dobson.
Not Dobson, from our party. I don't like Dobson.
Okay, so as your
Map hasn't loaded.
I know. You're not getting psyched. The epic battle music.
That was getting psyched with a punch in the back of the head, knocking me out and stealing my stuff.
So as you're getting closer to Flamescar, again the bush is opening out. It's it's a lot easier travel. You're starting to think, we've made it back. We're pretty happy, wandering along the path, and as you're wandering along, you spot 2 wolves up ahead, snarling at you and looking angry.
All right.
I'll pick it back.
What do I know about wolves, Graham?
They like people,
Yes, they certainly do.
especially with a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll initiative. Well, I mean, you could try and scare around them, actually. They are snarling at you. They haven't attacked yet.
We're still on the same map as before.
Oh, are you? Oh, sorry, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's me thinking you saw this amazing new map I just made.
Roll initiative. Go on. 12.
Oh, it's so many maps. Roll 20 needs folders. That's what it needs. There you go.
Okay. Do we need to roll initiative again because the turn order's gone back to none?
Yes, you just did though, didn't you? 12 and 6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's not on the...
It counts, mate. Shut up.
It's got a 6 in it.
One, 2. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's right. Alex, stop pressing the initiative button.
You deleted me off the tracker.
That's because you've got a 6. It's right there.
It's not right there.
It is for me.
Well, not for me. Works on my PC, Gov. That's why you need continuous integration.
Do you not see it?
No, it's
All
just...
right, roll again. Last chance.
And, Graven isn't on the tracker either.
I got 12 though.
Yeah,
not?
but
You see it now?
now it's there.
There we go.
Okay, at which point it is Graven's turn.
Okay, how far away are they? Too far away.
You can be you can be close enough if you want to run up to him.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna run up and swing at this wolf with the only weapon I have left, which is the longsword.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, that hits. I really hope one of you rolls a natural one. I'm so excited for it.
Why? Are we going to rip out of our clothes?
You know me too well, Alex.
8 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, great. So you sort of whack it with your great sword. As it sort of runs off. Right, it sort of, actually, yeah, you hit it so hard it tries to run away.
Do I get an opportunity to attack them when it moves?
You do.
Good. Because I'm pissed off. And I'm going to take it out on the wolf.
Nice.
23.
And you sort of just smack it with your sword into the...
For another 5 points of
You
slashing
don't even hit it with a shove up. You just like blunt it straight in the head, straight into the ground as it sort of like dies.
Okay. Good, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, at which point the other one sort of... what does it do? What would it do at this point? It just sort of runs up at you and tries to bite you.
Right.
And sort of like hurts its teeth on your padded armor. No, that doesn't work. It trips and stumbles on its way over to you and sort of falls in front of you, sort of gliding along the ground, doing 4 damage to itself.
Okay.
as it sort of ends up at a lump in front of you.
Okay, can I use a reaction?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry, not parry, rust. I can make a melee attack.
Okay.
So let's make my melee attack. That's a hit.
You rolled so well today.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
7 damage plus 5, 13. No,
So
12. Sorry.
So as the wolf runs up to you, you've just crushed its brother with the back of your sword. As the wolf runs up to you, you spin your sword round and drive it straight through the head of the wolf, straight into the ground, sort of impaling both your sword and the wolf into the ground. It's kind of difficult to pull your sword back out of the ground, but the both wolves are dead. You've dispatched them, even in your crappy padded armor. You've channeled your rage and anger and dispatched them both as quickly as they appeared.
Good stuff. All right.
Good job.
Can I take the 2 dead wolves back with me? Try and sell them.
Yeah.
No money. I'll sell anything.
Or maybe craft them into armor. Who knows?
Who knows? Make a pair of slippers out of them.
Okay, cool. At which point you then walk back to Flame Scar with nothing else eventful, particularly.
Phew. Okay. Can I go and see Dobson the trader?
You can.
I'll ask him whether he wants to buy 2 dead wolves for a start. But also, this armor I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Is it worth anything?
Okay, I'm going to answer that, but I need to wait. Back in a sec.
What's it worth to you? The shirt off your back.
Yep. I need to get some decent armor. Or a shield. I can't believe he took our stuff. That is so annoying.
Yeah. But better than killing us off.
That's true. Yeah, at least we didn't die completely, so I'll get it back one day. That's my grudge now. I'm going to put that on my character sheet.
Yeah, my character lost a trophy from an animal I killed. I haven't made a fully compelling backstory for that yet, but I'm damn pissed that they took it.
Yeah, how rude. Yeah. And my armor as well. I'm back to a normal armor class.
Right, I'm back. Hello. Okay, so as you asked Dobson whether your armor's says, but I'm sure you weren't wearing that when you left this morning. Have you joined a new club?
I don't want to talk about it.
You want to sell it to me now?
How much would you give me for it?
He sort of like he starts pulling at it, seeing if it's right. He says, "Well, I'm sure."
Graham, your audio has lost.
It always goes at the key point.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry. Probably a couple of silver.
I chime in and say to Graven, "Don't. Might be a very useful tool for when we get our vengeance."
Okay. All right. Fair enough. What about these two lovely, high-quality dead wolves I have here?
Oh yes. Well, sling them on the desk there. Let me look.
It would go well with your turtle that you've got there. I might add.
He has a look over them.
Just kind of finish the whole ensemble, I would say.
Yeah. He says, "Yes, you're right. Yes, I quite often find my clothes out of this sort of thing. How can I not find what this stuff's worth? Hang on. Doo-doo-doo. Aha. I love the internet. They are worth a grand total of dun 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 dun. Dun. Wow. Wow. You guys need to go and harvest yourselves hide. They are worth 47 gold pieces each.
What the
Really?
hell?
Excellent.
Hey, Graven,
Sold.
we got some time. Do you want to go grind some wolves?
Yeah, maybe they're not that much.
Yeah, they are.
These are fresh.
I think that would break the current trading economy. I will give you for a dragon.
Sell wolf coin.
They are 5 gold pieces each. It's a bit of a letdown now, but never mind. That's easy.
5?
Yeah.
Come on.
What about 7 each? Considering they are.
You got meat in there as
fresh
well.
this morning. Yeah, meat. These haven't been hanging around. We've just this minute dispatched them a couple of hours ago, and that's 2 less wolves that are going to attack you in the middle of the night. Think of it that way.
So it looks them over and goes, "Oh, well, okay, yes, that's the claws and teeth are there as well. Yeah, so 7 gold pieces is more than fair.
7 gold pieces each.
Yes, of course, yes.
Okay, okay, that's a deal." And I shake his hand and hand over the 2.
Great. He sort of eagerly shakes your hand again, looking pretty chuffed with himself that he's made
Hey,
a trade.
I've got some money. Hooray. Does he have any armor to sell that I can afford? Or a shield, perhaps?
Or a shield. Let's have a look. So he he goes, "Oh, yes, check them." Holy shit. My 2 tables do not stack up well.
Your what?
Dear. Let's have a look. A shield. Does he have a shield? And he sort of rummages around. He pulls out a barrel.
Bit
which
big.
He sort of takes the top off of. He goes, "Well, I've got this shield. It's a pretty good shield, I think. It's
80 gold.
He says it's a 10 gold pieces. In fact, no, I'll do you a good deal. It's 7 gold pieces.
7 gold pieces for the top of a barrel.
Ask her how much he wants for the barrel.
For the whole barrel? No. This is my shield supply store. It looks a bit shifty. It's really, he's not too confident with the old.
Okay, I'll have a think about that one.
I'm getting really pissed off
He
with
goes,
this trader.
with the music. That's enough. Yeah.
No, with the trader. Sorry.
Oh,
He doesn't have any crossbows by any chance.
oh well. I think maybe Sagar might be one to talk to. He's got more of that kind of
Yeah. Okay.
weapon type stuff. I don't really keep that kind of stuff kicking around.
Okay. Fair enough.
This is
thank
when
very
you
much.
this is when you find that he's going to end up buying your gear from them and selling it back to you.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be about right, wouldn't it? Okay. All right. That's good. I'm happy with that.
All right, cool.
Oh, this is rubbish. We should be able to go grind wolves.
Okay, so I think that probably brings us to the end of this mini two-person adventure.
Okay.
I think so. I think you probably need to recoup, rest up, find some friends to go. And,
You've audio faded.
hello.
Yeah, you're
Back.
there.
I said you need to probably regroup and get some friends back and maybe mark up on the map where.
Yeah, we definitely got to go back and kill those guys
Yeah.
at some point. Teach them a lesson.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Cool. Have you had fun?
It was good actually.
Yeah.
Although I'm slightly sad to have lost all my stuff.
Yeah, but you didn't lose your character.
That's true. That's the good point.
I think it was. I think you guys were rolling really well. If Alex had, I think you may have overcome them.
We nearly had him. Next time. Next time. We'll get him.
Next time, yeah.
What could we have done better from that, Graham?
Probably not wandered. So one thing to take away from that is you kind of notice that depending in which direction you go out from Flamescar, some directions get a bit more difficult a bit quicker.
Yeah, south, for example. Okay, I'll put it on a map.
It's already done.
Ah, well done. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Did we earn any experience points from that?
You did. Probably thousands.
Probably thousands.
Let me
That would
have
be
a
nice.
look. Yeah, and you're only splitting it 2 ways.
Even better.
Was there? There's 4 in total, weren't there?
Oh, at least a dozen.
300.
Yeah.
On the way out, you did that. You. There was
Got those.
the dretch as well.
Don't forget the dretches.
There are 4 of those.
There was 3 of those, Alex.
I remember 4.
Well, you miscounted. Holy shit! You guys should go on more two-person encounters.
Yeah. If I had the gear, I would.
I'm going to give you half. So, 300 XP each.
300 XP each. Nice. Fantastic. Where does that
So-
bring me up to?
1200 for me.
And
I think
1200 for
both
me.
Probably on the same. You should be on
Yeah.
the same because you've both
Yeah.
done every session. So.
Yep.
Great. Well, I'll have to have words with Mr. Alazan, especially as he was the one that set up the.
Yeah, see, if we'd had one more person, we would have survived that.
I think all he did was set up the doodle, though, looking through the chat logs. I don't think he actually said anything else. He gave the link to the doodle. So
Oh well.
it's gone away. Never mind. All right.
So, hang on, let's just have a little bit of a wash up. So, we've lost Diewicker Man. And, well, we want Mike to come back at some point.
Yeah.
Um,
Typical Mike. So I have actually relisted the on Roll20.
Ah, cool.
There's one guy who I think is going to join. He says he can play Wednesday. So he says he can only play Wednesday nights, but I don't think that's a huge problem, really, because it seems to be. He seemed like he'd be quite happy to play every Wednesday. So
Yeah.
I could probably be swayed to do next Wednesday. I don't think I've got anything planned.
you weren't really listening then.
What?